there, I'm Yvonne. I am a 58-year-old woman that I'm finally starting to come into my own. And that's a weird thing to say since I'm so old, but sometimes it happens a little bit later for some of us. Sometimes we need to go through a few things in order to find ourselves. So I did want to talk about the things that kind of surprised me, blew me away. I mean, there are things that really surprised me in my 50s that I didn't think were going to happen, that happened, and I'm still in shock. But so if you are not in your 50s, or even if you are, maybe there are things that have taken you by surprise, because I think each decade brings a whole new awareness of yourself and the world around you, and your point of view and worldview starts shifting just because of it. So I'm going to go through some of the things that shocked me, like truly. You know, I'm going to be brutally honest too, because like it's not all roses and sunshine here. So the first thing is I'm starting to feel like I'm not caring about what people think of me. And I feel like there's been so much of that going around. But I am, as you can see, I'm growing out my gray. I have done that before, and I'll show you images of it. But I quickly went back to dyeing my hair because I thought if I went on interviews, because I'm looking for a job right now and I haven't been able to get a job for like a year and a half. There's ageism all around. I don't even know if I'll ever be hired, but the truth is I'm sick of dyeing my hair for these people in interviews that if they can't handle, what I look like, then I think maybe it's not a fit for me anymore. I just went on a few interviews, so let's see what happens there, but I really don't care anymore. Like, my hair is just going to go gray. And a lot of times I'm walking around without makeup out in the world. I'm wearing makeup today, but I'm telling you, I'm starting to be almost over that too. But also just like my opinions, ideas, thoughts, it just really has taken me by surprise how much I'm caring less and less about what people think when I cared so much about it before. And I think that's something that is a gradual thing that happens, and then one day all of a sudden you just don't care, and that's just it. I think it's like not all of us go through it. I don't know. Maybe I just know that in my 50s that's what's happened. The second thing that is super shocking to me, that took me by surprise, is that people are looking at me like I'm this sage woman with advice, that I am. Since I'm old now, I somehow know everything, and it couldn't be further from the truth. I will tell people what I know, but I never want to be in the position of being like, I am the expert, I know everything. I can just tell you what I know, and that's about it. But I do find that can you hear that? Fire engine, police, whatever in the background? Sorry. But I never want to be in the place where I know everything, and I just find it really funny when people ask me my opinion on so many things. Since I've been an art director for so long, I get a lot of people hit me up for advice or wanting advice about their portfolios, and that's okay. I'm flattered, and I think that's great. But a lot of times I'm just like, I know as much as you do. So that's that has been surprising. I don't know. I'm so wise now. Who knew? Who knew that was going to happen? The third thing that has taken me by surprise are all the physical aches and pains in my body. I'm just so shocked. Now, if you have not taken care of your body up until this point, you are going to be really feeling it. For up until my 30s, I was eating fast food, restaurant food, excessively overweight, didn't sleep well, really didn't take care of myself as much as I should have. There was no skincare. I didn't know what that was. I didn't exercise regularly, and I have paid a price for it. I wake up with aches and pains you don't even know. So many digestive problems, so many physical, sciatica, plantar fasciitis, cold shoulder pain, tendon pain, anxiety, nervous, like so many weird things going on in your 50s start to happen. This is the age where things start happening, like diabetes and cancer and all these crazy things do start happening. But if you're not one of those people, you still are going to have aches and pains that you didn't know you had, headaches and weird, skin rashes, like the most random things. Like every day it's something. Every day there's some kind of weird pain in some weird area. And it's driving me crazy, to be honest, but it is what it is. The other thing that took me by surprise, but maybe the fourth thing, is the amount of mental, I don't know what to call issues, mental issues that I've had that I didn't know I had all this time. There wasn't a name for it when I was younger, but now that I know, I'm pretty much a self-diagnosed ADHD person. I may even be autistic, I don't even know. But I do know that the ADHD thing, I've been taking tests and assessments, and I'm like always get almost all of them. I'm like, I'm scared how much I probably have it. And I don't know that I'm going to go into therapy, get diagnosed, and then be on Ritalin. You know, I don't know that I want to go that route. I really have been dealing with this all this time anyways. But I do think that it's really important to get your mental health checked at a certain point, probably before your 50s, and just kind of see where you are in terms of diagnoses of any kind of mental issue, autism, depression, anxiety, all of the things, right? ADHD. I've had all of the things except for autism that I don't think I have that, but definitely I've had anxiety and panic attacks. I've had all kinds of things with ADHD type symptoms, which is like short attention span and, you know, not following through with things, and restlessness and racing mind, too many thoughts in my mind, hyperactivity in my mind, so many things like that, that explains so much. I always thought I had a defect or something, and it is a defect, I guess, or it's just like your brain isn't wired like other people's, and it's frustrating to never be able to finish anything. But I have finished things, and so I think with I'm going to do a whole video about how I've overcome some of it over the years, just by I didn't know I had it, but these are just things that I did by coping with it. So I will do a video on that. So just get your mental health checked. Make sure there's nothing more that you can do. Any trauma that you've had, it does catch up with you as you age. So if you're not dealing with it earlier on, 20s and 30s, it will catch up to you. There is no doubt about that. I've had trauma in my life, definitely with my siblings, my brother beating the crap out of me and verbally abusing me most of my young childhood. That has come back over and over again because I haven't dealt with it. So there you go. Yes. That is the fourth thing. So the fifth thing and final thing that has taken me by surprise is you don't really know and realize that life goes by in the blink of an eye. It happens really, really fast. And you don't think it when you're in your 20s and 30s. You think you have all the time in the world, and you don't. So I would encourage you to savor the really special good moments, because you will be reflecting back on those. Let me tell you, you will be reflecting back on those a lot as you get older. The other thing is to do the things that you think you want to do, but it's not the right time right now. I say there's no time like the present to be doing stuff, because you don't want to be stuck like me, having dreams that you didn't do, places you didn't go, projects that you didn't try, passion projects that you never started, or started but never finished. You don't want to end up having those dreams left inside of you when you're in your 50s, because you really don't know how it's going to go, from that place. So all I'm going to say is you just got to figure out a way to get the things you want done early on. That bucket list, you should be checking things off yearly in your 20s, 30s, but you should have that and act on it. It just goes by so fast, you guys. And if you don't end up doing anything because you're waiting on something, waiting to lose weight, waiting to get married, waiting to have friends, to go do stuff, then you're gonna let life pass right by you, and you're gonna have a lot of regrets. So I'm telling you, it goes by so fast. This has taken me by surprise, in that you blink and here you are in your 50s. You were just in your 30s. So it did shock me. There are a lot of other things, but those are the main ones that have taken me by surprise. So if you can learn anything from me today, it's these 5 things that are super important that you should be aware of going into your 30s, 40s, and in your 50s, of what to expect. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know your things that if you're in your 50s or even 40s, that you figured out that surprised you, that I would love to know. Subscribe and like for more. I hope to see you. Join me, and we'll talk soon. Okay, bye.